Good evening. Thank you for joining me tonight, and I appreciate all you in the comments. Thank you to the moderators. Now I've got to be my best behavior because Gertie Root's in the chat. Hi, Gertie. Anyway, I have received lots of nonsense recently, and it's best to let you know the nonsense I have received. So thank you. Yes, I look forward to. By the way, I seen a nasty post by someone that's not nice, directed at Gertie, saying her channel wasn't doing well, and I'm going to disagree. I think her channel is doing well, and if you haven't subscribed to Gertie Root, why not? It's free. Anyway, yes, thanks to Debs and the moderators in there. I haven't seen any in a minute. We've got Clover. Welcome, Clover. Hi, Carla. Carla's one of my chief moderators. Welcome, Carla. Hi, Callie. Hi, Susan. Yep, we got Gertie Root in there. Pamela. Jeanette. Diane. Anyway, welcome. Right, ladies and gentlemen. We have Alison and high sensitive introvert. Right, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube. I'm going to tell you about YouTube and how it works for me. Now, it doesn't work for everyone, as you can probably notice, but it's Friday night. Make sure you've all got a glass, a little tipple. Hi, Anne-Marie, Andrea, Tanya. Lots of good people. So go and grab a drink, whether it's a cup of tea or a flavored water or a glass of wine or a whiskey, it doesn't matter. But I am receiving lots of messages actually about YouTube. There's a lot of people who have worked their fingers to the bone in ordinary jobs, and they're looking for ways to make a few pound. They're looking for ways to become YouTubers, and it's easily done. Hi, Debs. Hi, House. How's your brass, Troy? It's easily done, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll tell you how it's easily done. Anyone can join YouTube. Everyone that's in the chat clearly has a YouTube channel. But it's finding your niche, finding something that you find exciting and then trying to sell that to someone else. With me, I'm sure you're all fully aware, I'm a gobshite and I can sell my gobshittiness to people. And some people like it, some people don't. Martin McDowell, hello, buddy. So what I've done is, in a way that I find myself to grow on YouTube, is I have found a circle. I have got a circle of individuals that I keep tight, and the trust is there. That's one of the things you need to do on YouTube. Now, I'm glad Gertie's in the chat because I'm going to use Gertie as an example. Gertie does parodies, but she doesn't stick to the one person, does she? She sticks to about 6, 7, 8, 9 different things. Whoever's in the media, Gertie will do. Now, if you sell yourself short and you stick to one topic, you risk becoming stagnant. You risk not being able to work on YouTube. Because if that topic dries up, and that topic will, if that topic dries up, your YouTube channel is dead in the water. No one's going to watch it. So let's use the likes of Meghan Markle as an example, because I know many YouTubers talk about Meghan Markle. If Meghan Markle wins some sort of court order, or she wins something and puts a block on YouTube, there's going to be 1,000 YouTube channels which run out of topics. Now, you may not believe that, but that's a fact. So if you want to succeed on YouTube, find a circle, find a niche, find people that work with each other, and then you lift each other up. That's what I find anyway. You need to have, in order for your channel to grow, you need to find out who is in your chat all the time, who's adding value in your chat all the time, and then try and utilize those individuals to become your moderators. Let the strong individuals that can keep an eye on the bullshit control the chat. So you need to have strong individuals in there. Now, whether you like it or not, I find that men aren't good at moderating. You may not believe that. I've had men in the past. Men miss things. Men look for fights in the chat. Women look for manipulation. So whenever you have a man in your chat controlling the moderation, things slip through. So if you're going to have a strong presence in the chat to keep an eye on it, you need to pick strong women that don't take shit. And that's how you control that. Now, as well as that, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to, oh, we got 5 gifts coming in from Nikki New. Thank you, Nikki New. I hope they go to 5 decent people. When you've got strong people in your chat controlling it and making sure it runs smoothly, it makes the conversation flow, and people can enjoy it because there's no swear words, there's no nonsense, and that's it. Now, what you have to realize is this: whenever you find your niche and you find good people, stick with them. What you will find is this, and I mean this: you as a YouTuber need to reach, if you see good people and you've got a good following, reach out to them. You reaching out to another YouTuber helps lift them up. What you need to be aware of, is when YouTubers reach out to you for a lift up, because 9 times out of 10, there's something wrong. Now, if I spot a YouTuber and I think they're good and I want to lift them up, go and do it. Lift them up, promote them, get them to where you are. But what you will find is, you will find that there's little YouTubers that will reach out to you because they either follow you already, they're already subscribed. But the problem you have with YouTube is this: sometimes when you reach out to help a small YouTuber because they've asked, there should be a red flag there straight away. Why are they not growing? Check them out before reaching. I've made the mistake in the past. Check them out before lifting them up, because you will get people on social media that are obsessive stalkers, and then they will not leave you alone. So once you find your niche and you find 5 or 6 YouTubers that you can really trust, every so often you give each other shout outs, you lift each other up, and you will all continue to grow at the same rapid rate of knots. You'll easily spot people. Like I have in the past, I've seen YouTubers come onto YouTube, give them a massive shout out. I've asked other YouTubers to help me lift them up, and then they've taken off and they've never looked back. Now, what you should do is, whenever you see that happen, keep it to yourself. Keep it to your circle. You do not need to highlight people. You do not need to put people down. When people show you your true colors, move on. You don't need to mention them ever again. You just move on and you continue to grow. And that's the best way to grow. If you start to badmouth other YouTubers, subscribers aren't stupid. Subscribers are very intelligent people. They can choose who to watch and who not to watch. But if they see you badmouthing another YouTuber, they're not going to take that too kindly. Let the subscribers make up their own decisions. They do not need you mouthing off about other YouTubers. What you will find is, whenever there is a bit of a tit fight in YouTube between different YouTube creators, the ones that stay silent usually have the upper hand. So when you want to do YouTube, reach out to people that you like. Send them emails. Never post in the comments, I want to do this and I want to do that, because everyone looks at it. So if you have a YouTuber out there and you like them, send them a private email. Ask them their advice. Ask them how they got started. It used to be you needed 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers. You don't anymore. You come up with a good plan. You come up with what you want to do. Design your thumbnails. Thumbnails are very, very important when it comes to YouTube. If you have a shit thumbnail and a shit title, then you're going to get shit views. No one wants to watch it. So it's up to you to tweak and learn how to do the thumbnails in order to move forward, because no one will watch your videos. Now, what I do with other YouTubers is I look at the group of YouTubers that I like. There's about 7, no more than 8 YouTubers that I will spend time with. I see what they're doing. I share it. I share their video. Or I get you to look at the video. Now, by you looking at that video, you're helping that YouTuber with watch hours, with views. Because in order for a YouTuber to get monetized and start earning money, they need 4,000 watch stars. So if I do, let's just say Matthew Marsden. Matthew Marsden does a live stream and he does it for an hour, which is very rare. But say he does it for an hour. He only needs 4,000 people to watch that, doesn't he? That's him monetized. That's how simple it is to get monetized on YouTube. And then it depends on where you are in the world, depends on how much money YouTube is willing to pay you. It varies from about £3 English to about £7 English per 1,000 views. So if you're getting 700,000 views a month or 1 million views a month, you could be earning close to £1,000 a month. And then you pay your tax on that, so it's usually about 850. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to November, because YouTube always pays you, you're always a month behind on YouTube. So basically, whenever you see people talking shit round about November time on YouTube and they make up videos, they make up stories, clickbait, like Megan called me up or I've got an interview with this, or you won't believe the letter I got from Lemonada, or yesterday I received a letter from the Queen. YouTubers will talk complete bullshit in November. So you'll all watch it and it'll get hundreds of thousands of views. And it's clickbait. Because what they are doing is trying to get you to pay for their Christmas. Because if you all go to a channel which is full of shit and you all watch their stuff because it's all clickbait, they'll they'll get about £3,000, £4,000 in their bank account before Christmas. That covers their whole Christmas presents, covers everything. So be aware in November of the amount of bullshit you'll see on YouTube. Be aware of the clickbait in November. It's quite simple. But if you want to start a YouTube channel, it's pretty straightforward. Reach out to someone, they'll give you directions, set it up, everyone watches it, and you start to earn money. It beats getting the fingers dirty, getting the hand, working away at those hands on an ordinary manual job, doesn't it? Okay, do we have any questions coming in? Here we go. Great mods. Yes, Christine, it does. Christine, good afternoon, Christine from Alberta. Hi, Nicola. Zepper, careful who you step on the way up. You'll need them on the way. Exactly. Exactly. And I've noticed it recently. That was Zepper. That's a really good point. I've noticed it recently. What you will have is you'll have YouTubers that are brilliant, brilliant people. I speak to YouTubers not just on here, but often in my WhatsApp and all. So basically, the way I see it is this. If you're a YouTuber and I've got you in my WhatsApp, it's because I think you're a good person. If I've never spoken to you in my WhatsApp and you're a YouTuber, then it's because I really haven't got time for you. I don't think you add value to my channel. That may hit hard with some people tonight, but it is what it is, people. I mean, there's a lot of great people out there doing great stuff, and it's all about trying to help each other. Now, for instance, if I want to speak to a YouTuber and I don't have their contact, I'll speak to Fiona or I'll speak to Sue, because between them they have connections with different YouTubers that I don't have. And if someone says to, for instance, if someone says to me, Chad, what about this? We give advice to each other. Of course we do. I'm friends with Duchess of North Sussex, but I don't have her on my WhatsApp. You see, so don't think because you're not there. I'm just saying we have ways of chatting to people and lifting each other up. It should be all about teamwork. There's enough room on YouTube for everyone to be successful. So if you want to be successful on YouTube, it's simple. Don't put down other creators, because subscribers can see right through it. If you have an issue with a subscriber, try and speak to them. Sorry, if you have an issue with a YouTuber, try and speak to them privately. Don't air your dirty laundry on YouTube towards other YouTube creators, because you know what? The subscriber is the one that wins in the end. They will leave in their thousands. They will leave your channel in droves. So make sure that if you have got a gripe with someone, and this is where you earn money, don't ruin your platform. Picking up on, I'm in the Martini site. Ah, well, I'm glad. Enjoy your martinis. Sue Smith, you are amazing. I love you. Is Sue Smith here? Where's the wine, Trevor? It's here, as per usual. Sure, I got a wine tonight from Sue Smith, sir. Oh, hi, Sue. Nose to the rhinestone, yeah. So it's all, yeah. Trevor and Sue Smith are my favorite. Sue Smith's a great. I spoke to Sue earlier on. She tried to phone me 8 minutes ago, and I was just getting myself all sorted. Trevor is paving it forward with advice. Try to. I mean, I get advice from everyone. Trust me. Lisa Mack, you're 100% correct. We're good, helping us through the troubles. There we go, Martin. If you've got a good group of people around you, you cannot fail to do positive videos. If you're surrounding yourself with people that are negative, delete them, block them, move on, change your circle. And that's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen things fall apart in the last 6-7 months by different channels. And another thing I'll point out, if I make a big mistake on YouTube, and I do, let's just say I completely fuck up and I do something that not people are happy with, I know for a fact that the circle I've got around me with other YouTube creators will still stand in front of me and take a hit. They'll say, no, he made a mistake, leave him. We all make mistakes. And that's what it's about. It's about owning up to your mistakes on YouTube, but having a team to stand in front of you to take that hit. And we do it for each other. You will see other creators, if they make mistakes, getting thrown under the bus by everyone, just backs away and they just pile on them. That's not what it's about. That's not the proper way to behave. So stick with your team, help your team, and move forward. But YouTube is a place where you can earn thousands. You can earn thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds a month if you decide to start. It's not hard to start YouTube. Download the app. Everyone in the chat's already got a YouTube channel. All you got to do is design a banner, have a good profile picture, a disclaimer, and try your first video. Practice it. Practice recording yourself talking about nonsense like I did it. I talk nonsense every day anyway. But if you practice and you do about 7, 8, 9, 10 videos and just delete them all off your phone or delete them all off your computer, wait until you have the confidence. Practice doing thumbnails. And you can go from earning nothing to earning your first month on YouTube, usually about £150. Then your next month it goes up, 250. Next month after that, within 6 months, if you've been on YouTube, you should be earning about £500 or £600 a month easily. And it's there for everyone to try. Damn, I'm giving sound advice for both you. It is, thank you. Thank God you didn't answer. I know. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube's there for everyone to use. Yes, it is, mate. I bought this. Let me just finish this glass, by the way. I bought this in Lidl today, but I'm dyslexic. I thought it said hero. No, it looked quite nice actually. Anyway, yeah. What's your radio station? Where's your radio station, mate? Do you know what? I ignored her. I'm gonna be honest, Martin. I won't show the email. I think I've showed the email to close friends, but I just didn't get in touch. I don't want to do it because I don't want to work for anyone 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then the weekend. I just don't want to have that responsibility. I'd rather do this and have fun. It's Courtney's Fallacy Oddballs. Hello everyone. Ditto, Sue Smith, Zepper, Truther Trevor. Hi Skippy. Leslie, oh gosh, Trevor, you make me feel bad. I finished my wine already. Exactly. A lot of good people in the chat. Has to be red. Yeah. I like red, but the problem you've got one left. The problem you've got with red wine is at the end of the night your teeth are all red, aren't they? Or like purple and you have to scrub them. I suppose it's okay. I'm just saying. Success. Which one? Yeah. So yeah, surround yourself with good people who bring you nothing but positivity. And your outlook every day is of a positive nature and not a shitty nature. And then your videos, people can see in your videos if you're happy, if you're sad, if you're HIPPY. If you know I am, you're sure I am, you're HIPPY. Good, I'll enjoy them. Trevor, thanks, I'll go easy. Miranda, good to see Miranda on. Christine says if you make a mistake, just own it. You have to. There's no place to hide. How much to invest roughly? Like mics, lighting, etc. Right, that's a good question. Now I'm going to tell you this now, and I know there's other YouTubers watching this, but I'm going to throw this down now, and I'm going to say bollocks what everyone says. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I have a tripod. And my phone goes on a tripod. Gwen's got a laptop there. I don't even own a desktop. I don't have a PC. Have I got a microphone? I think I've got a microphone in there. Timu, you don't need shit. If you've got an iPhone, that's all you need. An iPhone and a tripod. You do not need fancy stuff. Now, what I will say is, when you start earning good money on YouTube, you can invest and you can have a green screen. You can make it more professional. You can. I mean, I can take this out now and I can go walk around the street and nothing changes, apart from the light probably, but that's it. So your YouTube channel depends on how much work you want to put into it. Me, that's a bookcase behind me. I'm sitting on a piano seat. I've got a tripod and a phone. That's all I need. People will take it a step further, like Russell Brand, who's a millionaire. He'll have his own studio with his own backing and his own professional, proper people editing and all. So it all depends on how much money you're willing to invest. Depends on the production that you put out. Hopefully that makes sense. My sister was not doing, sorry. Bang on, lots of YouTubers have all the fancy kit and equipment, but zero personality. Exactly, buddy. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I see individuals, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to mention anyone in particular, but I see individuals that have their own studios, beautiful sofas, beautiful microphones, sound room, and they're there chatting, and they get, and I'm going to be honest with you, they get no views. They get no views. They don't. And I'm just thinking, you've invested a lot of money into looking brilliant, but you've got a shit personality. And people can see it. Cheers, mate. That's, thanks. Do what makes, exactly, buddy. Hi, Joan. Good to see you in, Joan. So, I like you like this. Well, thank you. We love your lives. Thank you. Someone, I have a desk. That's it. Yes, so exactly. So she doesn't have a studio. She does it from her own home and stuff. You know, most of us do it from our home. I mean, you got the old Patrick podcaster does it from a room at his home. You know, most people do it. You can have the best studio, and if you're a knobhead, exactly. Zephyr's in there. Listen, people. My plan is eventually, when I move home, is to have a room set up like a studio where I can just have people in for a chat on the sofa and stuff. And I want to do it that way. But I don't need to do it that way. You can invite people to a studio for a podcast, or you can just send them a link. And they do it in the comfort of their own home where they're comfortable. And you do it in the comfort of your own home where you're comfortable. So it just depends. Everyone's different. But I'm just saying, you do not need to spend big money on anything. If you've got a decent phone and a tripod, that's all you need. Hi, Karen. Carla, if we wanted nice views, we could buy a picture. We want good action. Carla, what are you watching right now? I'm thinking your conversation is not matching. Good to know. Thanks, Zephyr hugs. Exactly. Hi, Gilly. Jilly. It's like the one thing that I cover, which a lot of YouTubers won't cover this, and they won't, and I can see why. I cover politics. And politics is a fucking minefield. It's like my own Prime Minister, I think he's a bit of an arse. European leaders, they've all got issues. President Trump, truthfully, I like a lot of things he does. I don't like a lot of things he doesn't do. Would I rather have Trump than Keir Starmer? Yeah, I'd rather have Pinocchio than Keir Starmer. But yeah, and there's a guy who meets up with me sometimes. It's usually on a Thursday. Did I see him on Thursday? I did. And he gives me constructive criticism. And he says, I don't believe you like Trump. And then one day he goes, oh no, you don't like Trump, do you? And then another day he goes, you do like Trump, don't you? And I went, listen, it's not whether I like someone or I don't like someone. I talk about actions that people do. So I never throw my lasso to a certain political group unless I'm pissed off with everything. At the minute, I am pissed off with everything, and I have sort of threw my lasso towards the Reform Party because you know what? Everyone else has failed. So there we go. So what's happening here in the chat? Wind almost blew my phone over the hot wire of the paddock. I have no idea. Are you out in the field with horses? You judge people fairly. Thank you, Possum. Yeah. I get judged. Everyone gets judged. We all critique people. We all criticize. When you're in the military, the truth is, when you're in the military and you see someone doing something, you don't rip into them and destroy their confidence. What you're supposed to do is give them constructive criticism. So not like that's shit. Rather than tell someone that they're shit, say, I think there's a better way of doing that. That's it. It's not a better way to get your point across than to say someone you don't like them, I don't like you, you're a disgrace, rather than just tell them that to tweak something and they'll probably be better. Horses, yes, Trevor, yes, yeah. And as for speaking on YouTube, I'm going to have a binge weekend catching up with the Goon and Loon show. Harry and May heard they're in trouble with one of their charities. Well, yeah. I just called a useless fucker in the army. What? A young horse to truth. What was that? I was just called a useless fucker in the army. Bill, everyone was useless when we started off. Yeah. Back in the days when I started in the very early 90s, you just got a slap. You learn from getting a slap and you get on with it. That's the best way to do it. Joan Lovelace says, Trevor, what is the Reform Party, left or right? I don't think the Reform Party are left or right. I would like to think they're trying to go down the middle, but they're calling things out. They're calling things out on the left and the right. I think it's a bit like a centrist party, but you know they've been labelled far right because they want to put British citizens first, and I don't. It's just crazy, isn't it? It seems today that whenever a politician wants to put the people of their country first, they get labelled as far right. And I find that quite strange. I think the only thing far right at the minute in the UK is the mainstream media. Lynn says, I love some of the YouTube channels I follow, as it's like you are in the room with them. Well, that's brilliant. And that's what it's all about. Hi, Polly. That's what it's all about. Now, I keep people you're best keeping people at arm's length. Never give out too much information. And the one thing that I've learned is this. Never give away your plans in a YouTube video. Only announce your victories. Because if you give away your plans before you've actually accomplished them, there's a lot of people want to put obstacles in the way. So it's best just to keep your thoughts and what you want to achieve to yourself. I had this chat today. I had a chat today with Sue Smith as well. I spoke to Fiona today as well, didn't I? So I spoke to Duchess of North Sussex last night. So here's the secret, my secret, ready? Ignore all YouTubers that do not add any value to the growth of your channel. Let them scream and shout over there in their echo chambers. Let them chat amongst their 10, 15 or 20 subscribers and ignore them. Because what normally happens is a really small channel that's not growing will start to talk about you because they know that if you talk about them, they then do a reaction video. And their reaction video with your name and their title will bring them hundreds of views. So whenever you hear someone like this shouting in little echo, a little small channel, trying to reach up and cause you dramas, suppress them, push them down, don't mention them. Don't give them any oxygen and let them argue amongst themselves. And that's what you're meant to do to move forward. I've had a few YouTubers reach out to me in the last 2 or 3 days, and I have responded in kind. I have been nice to them. I have no interest in them, but the emails I responded were very, very nice and said, thank you, thanks for reaching out, I appreciate it. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You have a great day. Yeah, let's do a collab sometime. I have got no intention of doing a collab with these non-entities. It's just best to push them away, but do it in a niceful way. Do it in a nice way. There's no need to be rude to people. You've got to bear in mind that if you send a rude email to somebody, you know that email is going to be put out on a YouTube video, don't you? So you've got to word everything nicely. For a while there was a shitty little YouTuber trying to cause friction between me and Gertie Rude. Massive friction. And I had no intention of doing it. I like her videos. I like what people do. I like people's parodies. So it's best to ignore the echo people shouting and just to keep lifting people up. And that's how you succeed on YouTube, by not being an asshole. Yes, there has been YouTubers in the past that have caused trouble, but be positive. Oh, hi, Mother. I'm surprised you didn't phone me, Mother, because usually when I tell you not to phone me, you phone me to find out why I've said don't phone me. But I appreciate it. My mother's in the chat. Yes, Alison. What I will say is this, ladies and gentlemen, now that my mother's in the chat, let me point this out. If you're out there and you're very lucky enough and you're privileged enough to have a mother, make sure you send card or flowers or do something this year. Don't ignore them, because once they're gone, there's no going back. Is there? Yes. Oh well. Doesn't cost anything to have manners. Doesn't cost anything to have manners. And what does my mother say whenever she sees someone posting something? This is from my mother, by the way. I got this from her. Hi, John. If someone's behaving terribly or someone's being nasty, and I say, Mum, what do you think of this? What do you think of this, idiot? Mother, what do you think of this, dickhead? My mother responds with the same thing every single time. Well, son, it's better to be pitied than scalded. Have one for Mother's Day. Oh, I love it. That's from Tracy. That's lovely. I agree with you, Trevor. I would send my mother flowers on birthday. She would ask me why. I said, wouldn't it? Or if you wouldn't be. That's lovely. A couple of years ago. Oh, you lost your mother a couple of years ago, Rachel. That's sad. Nothing to stop you going to the grave and putting flowers on the grave, though. If it's near you only. Don't jump on flights and stuff. Or Stevie B. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, I'm drinking this zero. As I said, it's not too bad, actually. Got this in Aldi. I think it was was it £8? £8, actually. 13%. That's more than the percent of people getting sent back to France. Yeah. Anyway, it's all good, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good. Nice to have a little tipple on a Friday night. I could have went out and had a Guinness, but I couldn't be bothered. Just couldn't be bothered. Thought I'd stay here with 240 people. It's wonderful. Hello, Trevor. What do you think of the Armed Forces Covenant you promoted years ago with the petition? What do I think about it? I think the Armed Forces Covenant's just a pile of shit, if I'm honest. It's something that looks nice on paper. If you're a business, it looks nice to say you're a bronze, a silver, or a gold Armed Forces Covenant supporter. Does it add any value to veterans? Don't think it does, actually. Does it get you housing any quicker than asylum seekers and refugees and economic migrants and pregnant teenagers? No, it doesn't. Does it get you a house before Somalians or Kenyans? Does it? Fuck. Do you get to pick where you want to live? Nope. Will it get you to the front of the line in a job interview? No. Not because of quality and diversity. So no. So no, it doesn't. I think the Armed Forces Covenant is a pile of shit. It was started off by good people for a good intention, and it fell to shit because we let dickheads control businesses. We've got woke LGBT freaks in charge of fucking Westminster. The army is run by incompetent people. The civil service is overstaffed. E&D. No, I don't. I think it's shit. It was a waste of time doing the petition, if I'm honest. And I've wasted so much time trying to help veterans. So much time I've wasted that I can't get back. So no. Hopefully that answers your question. Trevor, I used to buy my mum flowers every yeah. So hopefully I answered that question correctly. What's this here? Trevor, you have the friendliest chat that enjoy you so much. Thank you, Joan. I really appreciate it. Thank you. What's Bill saying? We can get a huge 4% off of Sainsbury's with the defence. Yeah, exactly. What did Alison say? If I took my mum flower, she would ask me what I've done. Exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I think in earnest, members of the public hold veterans on high regard, but veterans don't hold veterans in high regard. There's many. I mean, I don't believe a day's service should qualify a veteran to be a veteran. It's got the stage now where if you join up and you go into military training and you don't even make it to your unit and you get injured and you get kicked out the army during training, they are classed as veterans. And I think that's a fucking no-no. No-no. I honestly don't believe you should be allowed to class yourself as a veteran unless you passed out of training and you went to your unit. So 1 day service in your unit should class you as a veteran. But I do not agree that just going to ITC Catrick and training and failing it classes you as a veteran. I think it's nonsense, and I think that needs looked at. Trevor, I hope your veterans hospitals are better than... We don't have any veterans hospitals in the UK. They've all been taken over by NHS. We don't have any. We don't. There used to be, if I remember rightly, DCMH. Not DCMH. Catrick. I can't remember what it was called. Can't remember. A lot of things. What does Maureen say? Welcome, Steph Marie. I think you will love it here. Trevor has created such a wonderful community. Thank you, Maureen. Yeah, it's all about answer people's questions, you know, and the resistance. Go ahead, Alison. Alison's the resistance. I seen that somewhere else on a poster about 2 years ago. Sorry about that. Sparks, not true. Sparks, not true. What does Sparks say? Not true. Anybody that served as a veteran here in the USA. Anybody that served as a veteran here in the USA. Well, Zepper, I know it's not true. It should be true, though. Do you honestly believe that someone that doesn't even pass out of military training should be classed as a veteran? Bullshit. Haven't earned their stripes. Haven't earned their time. I disagree with it. I'll always disagree with it. I do not believe you should be classed as a veteran unless you've passed out of training and you've got tier unit. Now, we could go one step further. You shouldn't be a veteran unless you've done a military deployment on operations for your country. We could go further, but let's just leave it at that because you have people complaining. Andrea. Is that what you're doing, Andrea? Got it. Trevor, my husband has tried so hard with the veterans, but there's so much infighting. Lily, that's why I gave up on them. Lily, it's pointless. I mean, if you help raise money to pay someone's rent, then someone else asks you for their rent, and then someone else asks you for their rent. And it gets to the stage where people then say, can you help me buy mountain bikes? I need a car. I need this. I need that. And you end up getting hit with things. And the minute you turn around and say stop, which I did, stop, it's like, oh, why are you saying stop then? Is it because you're keeping the money? And you just go, and then you end up just going, fuck off. A lot of veterans, I know lots of veterans that work hard and they're good people and they achieve so much. But I also know veterans that achieve nothing. They're waste of space, they're oxygen thieves, and they're victims. They're just victims. I want that. I should get this. Why can't I get that? And I'm like, well, get off your fucking ass and do something about yourself, you lazy individual. Just because you're a veteran doesn't mean to say that everything should be handed to you. Get off your ass and do something. Never achieved anything in the army. And stop running around saying you're a veteran. You did one tour, fuck's sake, in 2006, and you were shit at that. I mean, yeah. I found that whenever I left the army, I bumped into people, veterans that were in the army, and whenever they were in the army, they were a waste of space. They were fucking useless soldiers. They were always late. They had mud on their boots. I was always putting them on duty because they were shit. And then I seen them on Remembrance Day with highly polished boots on and a regimental tie on. And I'm like, really? You? Who the fuck are you representing? You hated the battalion. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're not Walter Mitty's. They're what I would call bloaters. They pretend. There's no better war story than a bunch of veterans that never went to war, sitting around a table with drink, telling each other lies about what they did in war. They're everywhere. They're in every city. Diane says, my dad was blown up on HMS Barnum. Oh. Not good to hear. Bye, Lynn. Not true, Sparks. My son is a Vietnam. Sorry, fuck, you didn't say that. My son is a veteran. Never went to conflict, but he served stateside 10 years. He kept records for planes that were deployed. Oh wow! Oh my God! Imagine getting one of those records long. Jesus, be charged and go to jail for that shit, wouldn't you? Trevor, I love your way with words. We always know where we stand with you. I just listen. I've got my own way of saying things. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I don't want to be. I'm not chasing fucking likes and ticks in the box. People come on my channel to listen to me talking shit, and that's exactly what I'll do. Yeah. I've got loads of names I could call out. But what would that get you? Wouldn't get you anywhere. Bye-bye, Jeanette. No bullshittery. Exactly. I mean, the one on Woolies was taking. Yeah, the NHS have taken over a lot of the military hospitals. It shouldn't have, though. There was a military hospital in Northern Ireland for many years. It's gone now. Musgrave Park Hospital. We went there. It was they had a military wing, but gone now, innit? Such a shame. Such a shame, people. I've not gone anywhere. People are saying goodbye to you. Don't know why they said that, Jeanette. It'll be because you're just being yourself. Well, thank you very, very much, Possum. Yeah. I mean, listen, there's a lot of good people in the veterans community that I know, and they're wonderful people, and they add value to my life. They really do. Which is good to know. There really is. You surround yourself with people you want to talk to. If people aren't on your WhatsApp or they aren't in your phone, it's because you've chosen not to be in contact with them, isn't it? And there's a reason for that. It's a bit like YouTube. Surround yourself with the people that you think are going to lift you up. And if no one's adding to your growth, then why even entertain them? Do you know what I mean, people? What did Deborah say there? It means a lot. I go to the old reunion and most of the talk is about the tours of exercise we've done. Let's be honest, pre-Iraq, we weren't involved in anything. Pre-Iraq? Don't know, Stuart. I mean, pre-Iraq we had Northern Ireland. Pre-Iraq we had Northern Ireland. We had Kosovo. We had Bosnia. We had Sierra Leone. Some guys went to Syria. Some guys went to Afghanistan back in 2001. So the 1st Battalion was all over the place. And Iraq, I mean, I went there several times to Iraq and Afghanistan. And then you got to bear in mind, in between those different operations, Stuart, you had Kenya and Canada and Norway, and and you had several other things going on as well. Yeah. In Canterbury, we had the French Marines come over and do an exchange with us. You remember? And we went with Sea Company. So there's always been a lot. Stuart, you've missed out Sierra Leone. I mean, the Royal Irish were involved massively in Sierra Leone, and Bosnia, up grapple one. I mean, there's so much. So you got Macedonia as well. There's quite a few things, but Stevie B, Falklands. Apart from exercise, Stevie B, I don't think that the Royal Irish weren't involved in the Falklands War. The guys went to Falklands on exercise when we were in Catterick, I think. I think it was Catterick. Yeah, would have been. Or was it Cyprus? I can't remember. It was around about 94-ish, 93. But it wasn't me. Before my time. Yeah. Lily, I think you're getting the wrong end of the stick here. Stuart was a soldier in my battalion. In our battalion, he's done his bit. Kept my hobby, a former Royal Marine, and he fought in the Falklands War. Well, hats off to him for doing that. Those guys got it tough. So thank him for his service. Proper soldier, well, proper military man. Royal Marines are a good unit. What's this here? Karen Thorne. I'm quite new to your channel, and this might not be viewed as a growth question. However, ask away. I would like to know how you take your tea, and if you prefer a particular type. I don't drink tea. I prefer coffee. I drink veterans-owned coffee brands. And all questions are welcome. Hi, Bianca. So, my uncle Chris served with the Legion. He was mad as could. What was his second name? Crabtree? Tell me. Very old. Fruit Magoosh said you're Chris. Finish the wine off. Ah. I'm alright. I would like to know that, Maureen. I would like. What did my mother say? My mother says I would like to know that, Maureen. What did Maureen say? Winston Churchill was born in 1874. How old would that lady be? How old would that lady be? What lady? I have no idea what's going on here. I'd buy the coffee if it were. Yeah. Well, in the States, you've got a couple of coffee brands actually. In the States, yeah, you do. You're very lucky to get more over there. Have you ever watched an idiot abroad, Trevor? Yes, I have. Car Pelican. Yes, I have. I've watched it quite a lot. I know a few idiots that live abroad, but good show. Been on for 51 minutes. I'll have to end it soon. I don't like going over an hour. You know, like Black Rifle is veteran owned. Black Rifle, yes, it is veteran owned. That's in the States. Black Rifle. I've tried Black Rifle. I really have. I bought at US Air Base in Lakenheath, so where they have the fighter jets. It's about an hour and a half drive from where I live. I bought Black Rifle there. I bought it in their little Canex thing, and I bought 2 bags, and I didn't like the taste of it, if I'm honest. It was like burnt. It was like it had like a burnt coffee taste out of it, so I didn't like it. It was too strong for me, basically. Yeah, might be perfect for you though. It's a strong coffee. It really is. The design, the everything about it's awesome. By the way, Black Rifle. Probably. Red or brown? Oh, red or brown? Trevor, ketchup or brown? It depends, really. It depends. It's a good question, but it depends. It depends on the mood you're in. I can't pick over red or brown. Howdy Harmonica has gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, Howdy Harmonica. And there's 5 memberships to 5 people. So some of you are very, very lucky. Yes. I'm sweating like Hugh Edwards in an interview with BBC to pay back his money. No. Yeah. Anyway. Sparks, I don't like Black Rifle either. I have a poncho liner blanket from them. Their stuff's good though, isn't it? Jacket off, shorts on. Jacket off, shorts on. Yeah. Trevor, do you have a favourite white wine? A favourite white wine? Oh, White Zinfandel, maybe. Joan has just gifted 20 memberships to 20 of you. Lucky you, aren't you? Everyone's quite lucky. Thank you very much, Joan. What was that? Lily Smith says possum. Lily Smith has just said possum. I breastfed for years, and now I have udders. You can nibble like JC starter buttons, JCB starter buttons. No, that's and get away from that. Jesus. Fucking nuclear nuclear suitcase. Beep beep beep. Who carries that? Doesn't matter who carries that. You've lowered the tone, Lily Smith. You've lowered the tone. Jesus Christ. Where's this? Oh God, everywhere I look there's nipples. Sorry, it's in your chat. Stop it. Change the chat. Let's have some bloke stuff on. Fucking hell. Arston, when will you go to Jib again? I haven't got plans at the minute, but I'm sure probably in a few weeks' time. Yeah, I like Gibraltar. I actually do like it. It's a lovely, calming place. It is. Yeah. So yeah, whenever. I've already booked the flight somewhere. I fly out somewhere next week. I'm going to keep it to myself. Don't people spoil the apple cart. Oh my God, I thought you meant she nursed him. As in breastfed. All right, okay. Are you fishing tomorrow? Sue, no, I don't have the car. So because I don't have the car, I can't drop Sebby off with all his fishing gear. Yeah, so I might go and do something with Seb tomorrow though, you know. You should leave the... I should what? Dolphin safari would be amazing. A dolphin safari would be amazing. I've actually been to dolphin safari in Gibraltar. I haven't been on the boat, but I've been outside the shop. You may open that other bottle of wine, Trevor. You'll be here all night. Galloway Raider, yeah, possibly. Have you ever been on a cruise? No. I've never really fancied being. I've been on ships, clearly. I mean, I'm not backward. I've been on many a ship, but no. I did a thing called many years ago. Stuart Brown's in the chat, next veteran soldier. I did a thing called Dolphin VCPs, Dolphin Vehicle Checkpoints. Has anyone ever heard of a Dolphin VCP? Has anyone ever heard of those? A Dolphin VCP is this. It's when you're wearing your... Some people have heard of. So it's when you're working in the military and you have all your kit on with your weapon. And yeah, so there we go. And I've done basically I've worked in a place called Loughney, where I've done Dolphin VCPs there, where you get dropped off. I've also done them in helicopters, where you're in a helicopter. Check this here out. You're flying in a helicopter. I think it was, what chopper was it? Was it Lynx? It might have been a Lynx. Sometimes it was... Maybe a Sea King, actually. Yeah. Where you're flying in a helicopter, and the helicopter lands near a road, and you jump out of the helicopter, and you just go onto the main road, and you stop all the traffic, and you're trying to catch someone. You're trying to do like vehicle checkpoints. So we've done that. That's many years ago, though. Puma, that's it, Stuart. Puma. It was a Puma. Fucking hell. Puma helicopter. Oh, God. They should be in a museum now, Pumas, actually. But yeah. I figured when he was sick of dying, I love cruises, just can't afford them. Yeah, I've never been them. I've never really fancied them. No. It's not my thing. Anyway, there we go. Come on, Trevor, focus. Lily! Stop it. Get those others away. For fuck's sake. You've ruined the whole night with your nipples, not Lily. Fuck. Anyway. How big were the ships, Stevie? How many? What ships? I have no idea what's going on here in the chat. I really don't. I really have no idea. Where would you like to travel to as a family? Want to go to Texas? Want to go over to Texas and pay Matthew a visit? Actually, I've planned that in the next couple of months. But yeah, go over and see him. My son wants to go to. My son wants me to take him to New York in New Year's Eve. I've said I would. So on New Year's Eve coming up for 2026, I think I'll be in New York with my son. I have no idea. I've never been, Stevie, but my son said he wants to go to New York for New Year's Eve, and I said, yeah, okay. His birthday's on the 2nd of January anyway, so yeah, I look forward to that. I'll take him. I have no idea where we are with the chat either. I walked right into Boob Talk. You did. You walked right into Boob Talk. What's that there? I have no idea what's happening there. Have you seen any houses you like? I've seen one or two actually, John. Yeah, I have. Yeah. But I've had a few people give me information, and basically the information I've received. Please intervene in the chat if you see me. Trevor, don't throw a pile of money at a house and buy a house outright. Is the advice I've been given. There's no point. Throw some money at a house and get a mortgage, and then with the big lump sum of the money, use it to enjoy your life. So that's the advice I've been given. That would be a lovely. It wouldn't be a birthday present. It would just be like a trip. When's your book signing coming out, mate? Martin, I'm still working with the other guy at the minute, so originally it was after April, so we'll have to get something out before then, so everyone knows. But I haven't got the exact locations yet. Oh, good. Well, listen, people, it's been over an hour. Go and enjoy your evening. Go and have fun. You don't need to stay here talking shit with me. It's been lovely having you. Thanks to all the moderators for their wonderful work. Appreciate it. Thanks for you coming and joining with me. Thanks to my mother. And tomorrow's Saturday, so make sure you all get out and get something for your mothers if they're still here. Okay? Take care, people, and I'll catch you tomorrow for tomorrow's Daily Rant. Now I'm going to go and get a bit of mint and elevate this wine. Bullshit. Take care, people. Thanks for everything. Bye.